why not, right?
There we go.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, what's going
Chaos
on?
tonight.
Chaos, as always.
Okay, so I got a message from Michael Picard. He's stuck in traffic.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens.
We're gonna ride this out.
And my microphone's all messed up because we have kids and we can't have nice things. Welcome to Liberty Late Night. I'm Dave.
I'm Mary. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It's July 24th already. August is quickly approaching, and
All
it
right.
needs to slow down.
I'm gonna let you do
summer.
this while I fix these. So if you see anybody,
All right. Here, let me just take my hair down because I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm on TV.
just gonna turn
Cheers.
this
Hi,
down.
Sonia. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. Aaron Kettner. Oh my gosh. Joseph, hi. I do already have a glow. I should update the drink count. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. I don't know, Dave. You have to be the one to push the buttons. The buttons. I don't know. What am I looking? Aren't there more buttons than these buttons? Oh, hey Ryan. Okay. Okay, so I saw that. Hey Ryan. Hey. The hair's coming down already, right? I'm gonna play it again because there's two Ryans here. So hey Ryan. You get two Ryans. Yeah. Oh, where's the what's up? Because how do you do this, Dave? Oh my gosh. Because I'm trying to like. Oh, there it is. Sunny. Hi, Lyle. Okay, guys, sorry. I know Aaron Kettner's here, too. I'm trying to... Arion, hi. I see you. Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Lyle.
Yeah. What's up? Hi, Tim. Yeah. It makes life a lot of fun, right? Okay, so let me see. Aaron Kettner's here. Where is the... Aaron? Here. Bottom right? Bottom row. Okay. Oh, there we go.
You done messed up, Aaron!
some of them are just pictures, so it's hard to figure out.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this. So, yeah, Michael Picard. He's running late. He's in traffic. Hi, Ben. What's going on? He's stuck in traffic right now. So, he was going to come on around 9:45. So, we'll see. Maybe traffic will let up in a few minutes. So, or maybe he just comes on live on his phone. I don't know.
He said something like if you had a number.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hi, Juan. Okay, I'm missing other people, too, and I'm very sorry. So,
hello, Juan.
I'm trying. Usually I'm just talking to everybody, and Dave's pushing all the buttons. So,
Okay.
where's the brap one?
Oh.
Brandon Hosick wants a brap.
Oh, it's under Reacts.
Corn checks comes out of kernels. Do you know how that works? Hi, Seth. What's up?
Sorry if I'm making weird noises here.
Tell Faith I posted in my friend's party. I'm pretty sure I'm too late to order nails, but I really want to do it. So I hope I'm not too late. Can you tell her to check her phone when she has a second? Thanks. Oh yeah.
No,
oh,
Steve wasn't gonna make it, but we might have Steve come on himself some other night.
They're very interesting.
He does kung
know?
fu
like,
on Friday nights,
like
so it's like a little trickless.
Oh
That's
yeah.
I was gonna say tricky, and I read shirtless.
Ariane, how are you doing?
Man, everything here is falling apart.
It's just
Everything's falling apart.
Everything's falling apart.
Okay.
Luke Picard. Oh yeah, boo on the traffic. I know,
I'm sorry.
right? Yes, I'm sad.
Yes, I'm back to work.
He
like
sends
3 weeks
a
in.
picture over of where he is. So, thanks, Seth. I appreciate that.
I mean, we did that one thing
I need
with
to update my drink count because
the one guy where we had him on the phone, but we also had videos because the audio stopped working, and I had my phone up against the microphone.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Jiu-jitsu. Is that what he does? Okay. One of those days. So, let's see. Sausages hanging from strings.
I was gonna try to get some Steve Brule reactions, but I didn't. I ran out of time.
It has been a
and it's hard
minute,
to find them all.
Time doesn't mean anything anymore, though. Everything feels like it was. I don't even know. No after party tonight, Andy. Dave has to work in the morning,
Right.
so. But there's live baseball on TV. I hope there's going to be live football on.
Yeah, I see a lot of people are excited about that.
Yeah, I'll even watch baseball just because I'm so excited to just see something like. Hi,
But it's still
Denmark.
gonna be weird. And I saw Seth say that they're just virtue signaling the whole virus stuff. And
Ugh, it's gonna. Ugh.
Wait,
I had a
this
hard
is-
day
am I too
today.
loud?
I had a really hard day
Check.
today.
No, loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very.
Oh. Hey, thanks, Sonny.
It's kind of feeling like that.
Oh,
no, because
boy.
these guys actually talk to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the
I'm dying
Mars
for
thing.
football too. I super duper am. Although I don't want the summer to go by too fast, even though it's less than a couple weeks and they would be already doing like preseason stuff. But I'm really dying for that, just like that feeling, So, oh gosh.
So tonight's show is brought to you by Four Locos Sour
sponsored.
Grape.
Yes.
It's brought to you. It's not sponsored.
It's not a sponsor. I'm
to you.
drinking beer. Some Sam Adams. We got a mixed pack last night, so I have a few left, and also whiskey. That
Yes. We're starting to stockpile again.
we are, because you know what? They're going to shut us down
Because
again.
5 million scientists say that we should shut down the economy again.
Yeah. And the
And
top
I bought-
scientist is Bill Gates. I had a bad day today with it all. Like, with it all, really. I was like, no way. Are they going to do that again? Yes way. They are. So, I was on a struggle bus with it. I'm going to be honest. I was having Brooke Warner's here. Hi, Brooke. I love you. I had a really hard time. I was like messaging Dave, and I'm just like, they're going to shut it down. I know it. We're not going to hoard things, but every time you shop, get double the stuff. Like, oh boy.
Kirk?
Just having a hard time dealing
Happy
with it. And we're
Friday.
4 months into quarantine.
Did we
I
get
feel like,
everybody?
am I not supposed to be used to this by now? But no,
like we
because
didn't get
this
everybody.
isn't normal.
We
This
get
isn't
David.
right.
David.
So
We
there's
love
no
David.
way I should ever be used to this. Ever, 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 ever. So, anyway.
You got Ryan. I remember that.
Oh, Florida will never shut
You get
down again
Josh.
until you all die.
Josh
Well,
is
then I'm
here.
going to go live in Florida.
Hello, Joshua.
Ah, yeah. Well, you can come over here. We're going to probably be shut down again,
Totally
too.
gonna shut us down.
Let's-
What's up, Seth?
That's how I feel. Seriously. Like, seriously. How you doing, Donnie? I'm having a really hard time with it. I don't want to go back to red. And I don't.
You know what? It didn't really change much, except that because we've only been to a restaurant
Can't
once.
suck it. Well, so our babysitter went back to work. So that's good for her and good for everybody.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
for
So
everybody
it's like hard.
else,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we haven't been able to really go out on date night or anything, So, but we've done stuff. We've been going out and, just doing things. And Jane got her hair cut today. Oh my gosh, she looks so adorable. Her hair is short. Like they cut like this much off. Like,
Rona's kicking.
yeah. So, no, I don't want to be the bubble boy. Oh, he's still alive? Jake Gyllenhaal's still alive.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
The bubble boy. Well,
yeah.
he's done other things too, since then. But let's see, Florida definitely not shutting down. The governor basically said,
It's like everybody's
F it.
already
That's
sick. What are we gonna
great.
do?
Yeah. Yep.
We can't
I
get
don't
any
know what everyone
further
else is doing.
sick.
Oh, how's the mask ordinance doing? Because like they're really trying to push it. Like a lot. So, Aaron, okay, we're gonna be here till a reasonable time because Dave does have to work tomorrow. So.
Sean
Oh,
Hatchie's
thank
here.
you, Seth.
Awesome.
Oh gosh, I know she's so cute, like sitting there in her mask, and I was like, I hate putting a mask on my baby. And she's sitting there getting her hair cut, and she's like, Mom, I have to go pee, and I'm like, okay, honey. And we got in the bathroom, and I take that shit off.
Wolf and Wolf these nuts. Scott,
Sean
you're from PA too.
Sean Hatchie's been sending me pictures from Applebee's. Yeah,
We
it's
are
making
also-
me feel good. Yeah.
Subjects of His Royal Highness Wolf.
Oh. Yeah. Gross.
When Mike will be on the stream, I don't know.
Mm.
Right now, he sent me a message right before the stream started. Said he's stuck in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's going to be late or if he's kind of.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm really hoping because man, that meme you made for the
Yeah, that was a really good meme.
that was-
The promo meme.
promo meme was
Excited about that.
fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. Sean Hatchie has been to Applebee's. Yes, and I want to go to an Applebee's with Sean Hatchie. Yeah. I know, poor Janie. Gosh. But she's so freaking adorable, and I'm just sitting there like beaming, like, oh my gosh, look at her just being all cutie sitting
sister's
there.
down in Pittsburgh.
Hey, Pittsburgh! Awesome. Let's see. We're up to 4 million cases out of 330 million. Shit's getting real, guys. I know, right?
To enter outside.
Now, I shared a thing today, and but it was Mike Rowe, and he talked about it was such a good
Very temperate.
write-up. Oh man, I love that guy. He is
Yeah.
great. And he talked about, and I thought maybe I do need to go through the steps of grieving, you
Yeah.
know, like because I'm grieving like the loss of our normal lives, and but he was talking about how what if there were no car accidents up to this point ever.
Oh, yeah.
And normally there's how many car accidents a day and then how many deaths per day from car accidents. So what if there was never a car accident up to tomorrow, and then tomorrow there suddenly was all the car accidents that happen normally?
Or what if they started reporting car accidents?
And they started reporting the car accidents. So every time there was a car accident, there was another car accident, there's another car accident. Car accident, this person was injured, but this person died. And they would be reporting on all the deaths, not all the ones that were little fender benders. You know, they'd be, because, you know, the media, mass hysteria. So would everybody just park their car in the garage and never drive their car again? And I think a lot of people probably would in the beginning, and then some people would still probably never drive again, but I think a lot of everybody else would go out, you know. But I don't know, it's just the sensationalism of all of it. It's I can't even, I want to fucking scream is really what I want to do, is where I am in my life right now. It's so annoying. I just can't. Yeah. So anyway, but go read that. So good. So good. Dave's messaging Michael right now. Okay. Thanks for listening to my rants, guys. I really appreciate it. Yes. Oh, you want to get kicked out on Applebee's with Sean? Let's make that happen. Let's do that. That'd be a ton of fun. Not a local one that like he goes to a lot though. Because if he can't go back in, he'd be super sad, Ben. We got it under statewide mass order, but we live in the hood, so nobody's following it. See, I want to snort magic fairy dust off the toilet room at Applebee's with Sean Hatchie. Very nice. Hi, Adam. How you doing? Oh my gosh. Let me see. Hi, Derek.
He's typing something.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And that's all they're doing is just. They're not anymore talking about, like, weren't they focused on...
Oh, 10 minutes away.
Yay! Awesome! Weren't they focusing on, was it the deaths at first, and now they're just talking about all the overall cases, which, but people are getting it and not having symptoms. They're being forced. Some people are being forced to take the test. Like I saw in California, there was, like, a home or something like that, they were...
I don't like
it was
that.
like the whole thing was, it was shut down, Palm something or other.
Oh yeah.
And it was shut down, and everybody had to take the COVID test, and you had to, like, yeah, it was, I don't know. I just,
tomorrow's joy be damned.
Yes. It's my mantra.
I've been tired all week. I had like one good day.
Hi, John. Dude, so, I made a little the things he does.
I made a little montage of just a real short thing, but I went through a lot of his videos looking for just some little clips. And the balls on that guy, I can't, it makes me kind of like, I can't handle that kind of confrontation. And
Dave doesn't like that,
no,
and I don't like
conflict.
confrontation, yeah, either. But to go out and seek it.
That's what I said, Kirk. We're not only defeating COVID, we're going to defeat every disease known to man. Because obviously, if it works for COVID, it works for everything.
Yes.
And we're just going to not touch each other until everything dies.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh,
including
hi,
our
Echo.
souls.
Take the test at least 3 times a semester. Oh, we're not continuing. Wow.
Wow, that's rough.
Wow, that's hard. That's really, really
Third
hard.
test
Yeah. Oh gosh, Lyle.
How is it, man? I hear they really go up your nose.
Like way up into where things aren't supposed
they
to
tap
go.
your
Like
brain?
past where a kid's finger would go.
Yeah.
You know. So I grabbed my nuts and said, "You can test these. I'll see myself out." Oh, Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Always confront him in every video and get nowhere. Oh, now was it? He wasn't the one who got punched.
No,
right?
that's Steve.
Okay.
Hi,
All
Mike.
right. Hi, Mike.
Oh,
What's going on? We got to say hi to Mike.
Where's Mike. Mike.
Mike! Mike!
Oh, sorry.
Mike! Mike!
Oh, see, Dave's got good psycho eyes. Oh, sorry, Mike. Yeah.
Forget about Mike.
And then I was pushing the buttons at that time, and I'm a bad button pusher.
Quit
yes.
lying, Sean Hatchie. Or maybe he can't hear us.
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't seem like my job really gives a shit beyond masking us. or making us wear masks.
That's kind of how ours
yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's the weirdest stuff. Like, we have a small break room. They're like, well, once you're in there, you can take your mask off. I'm like, I sit by a machine when the nearest person's like 50 yards away, like 90% of my day.
Yeah.
And then I go into the break room where the other guy's like right there, and now I'm allowed to take my mask off.
It's nice to see you, Josh. Actually, you just crossed my mind the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, how's he doing? I wonder what he's up to. Yeah, so it's a weird thing.
I saw that.
You know, like
Sonny's toes are stuck together now.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry about that. I think they're cute.
I figured it was something like that, Sean.
Oh, okay. Your
You'll
phone's
figure it
on
out.
mute. I don't know. Is somebody calling my name?
There's subtitles sometimes too. I don't know how they get there or how to make them go away.
Hold on a second. I don't know. When I'm watching other people's streams, though, there's subtitles, and I can't make them
Sometimes.
stop. Yeah.
Makes your eyes
What's up?
water and makes you want to sneeze. 3 seconds. Oh, Aho. Aho. What is it? I'm sorry. Haven't seen you in a while.
All right.
You're
I'll
out
be
there
up
touring
soon
the world
to do that,
again.
okay, honey?
That's awesome.
You go ahead and lay down.
Yeah, she wants more water so she can wet the bed. That'd be awesome.
She's drinking a ton of water today.
Yeah. She does.
A ton.
She's hydrated.
She is hydrated. Oh, yeah, the inconsistency. Yeah. So, what did Mike Rowe said about watching? I forget what his name is, but he's
Oh, some scientist.
yeah. And he came on. He went on Joe Rogan right at the beginning of all of this. It happened to be that he was.
I remember
on,
when he went on and everybody's like, "Dude, this guy's saying this stuff."
Yeah.
And at that time,
They're doing their jinx. The kids like to jinx each other, you know, when you say like something at the same time, and they're jinx, double jinx, triple jinx, quadruple jinx.
but I remember him that whatever he was talking about being scary at the time, and right then it was like, I don't know what we were thinking at that point.
I don't know. Yeah.
We didn't know what was going on yet.
5-course meal first. Ah. Yeah, Cuomo can suck it with his,
Hey,
you know,
wombat.
wings aren't a food to eat at a bar with
But a
alcohol
small
being
wombat.
served.
It's actually a small wombat.
This is a small wombat. This is a small wombat.
I is small wombat. That's crap. Like that is such an authoritarian thing. It has to be a sandwich.
Wild
It
men
can't be
screaming.
wings. Garbage. Oh.
That's awesome. Thanks, Tim.
Hey, Tim, I'm so glad that you're here to hang out. Seriously, yeah, because it's don't get sucked into all that. Oh man. Oh yeah, no, Carl, that's cool. Glad you're here.
Oh, yeah.
We're about to have our guest on. Hopefully, he's 10 minutes away in traffic. So, wings are the food at the bar. Yeah, you go for wings a lot of times. Now she wants the feds to help in Chicago after the rioters went to her home.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
Ask
bringing
him.
the feds. That's always great.
You want to lose your state sovereignty? Because that's how you lose your state
Yeah.
sovereignty,
So I want to ask,
which is
though,
already gone.
what are people thinking about the folks getting scooped up? You know, like commies, right?
This is a hot topic.
And they're begging somebody who believes in the Constitution or not, or even doesn't believe in government in itself or whatever. Come save
Libertarians.
me. Yeah. Come stand up for me. Stand up for me.
No, I don't think all of them are doing it. You know, there's probably certain people in certain groups who are
Sure.
saying things like, why
Yeah.
are the libertarians so quiet about this? I'm not quiet. I don't like it. I think it's wrong. I'm not going to do anything more than I'm doing already.
Right.
You know, it's kind of ironic that, you know, that what they're looking for is kind of, you know, has that in their system, you know, scooping people up and taking them away. I don't like it. I think it's wrong.
Right. But isn't that what they want?
Now, Juan, it's staged. I watched one video of it, and it was weird. I know there's a lot more out there, but yeah, it was just that the one I did see was really weird. The guy's just kind of like walking backwards, and it looked like they're doing a skit. Adam would know. And then
Oh,
he just
yeah.
puts his hands behind his back, and they walk him to the minivan, and they drive away. That's the only one I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I know more than that's happening. I mean, obviously it isn't all fake. I don't know if that was just testing the waters or what.
My kids are wound up right now, apparently. What did Celeste say? Where'd her comment go? Okay, yeah, now commies
Yeah,
care
stuff
about
like
other
that.
people's rights, right?
Maybe a little due process would be really nice. I don't care if you are a commie or whatever. This is America, damn it. America.
Okay, so a lot of people are saying it's staged. Let's just say devil's advocate, what if it isn't staged? Are we supposed to feel like, oh, we should stand up for the people who have always been saying that we should be more like under government's thumb, who would turn around and do the same thing to us? Like,
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of federal troops all across the country.
yeah.
Everybody with the whole Trump's not going to leave when he gets elected thing. This is kind of a weird situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I was
wow.
saying. I'm sure there's more out there.
Okay, so an informant pickup. Okay, that.
Oh, they just scoop him up, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Get in the van, we getting donuts or what, bro?
Now, why do I feel like I have to put foil on my head to say that outside of this group of people? Like, people are going to look at me like,
Yeah.
that's weird, Mary. You think that they have that much power or whatever? They're playing all these tricks and games? Yeah, I do. Because, you know why?
If we can think of it, they can do it.
Exactly. And nobody's reporting on the children. Like, what's up with that? Why isn't that all over the place? Why aren't people enraged?
What's up, Jamie?
Hi,
Jamie.
They're just doing their job, guys. They're just doing their job.
And then they're getting blinded with lasers.
State is beating people up, but I'm not going to defend people that want me disarmed. Exactly. And have even wished death on me and my friends. No, be begged for more government. You got more government, right? This is what you wanted. You're just you're just on the other side. You wanted to be on that side of it, but you're on this side of it. So
yeah, I mean, socialism has a history of scooping up dissidents and making them disappear. Well, you're dissidents, even though you're the socialists right now.
Oh yeah, tinfoil hat. It'd be weird. Aluminum foil hat. How about that? Oh, Jane, do you hear that? My daughter, Mom, come on, I need the water, Mom. Do you want to go up or you want me to go up? It's up to you.
I'm going to go up.
Okay.
That's aggravating.
I know, just give her the dang water, Dave.
Keep an eye on
No,
this.
he was stuck in traffic, Jamie, just so you know, and, Dave has been in touch with him. He said he was not too far away from home. Thanks, Sean. Sean Hatchie said he'll go up and give Jane water. Why won't libertarians be next, though? I mean, yeah, who's to say? I mean, it could be anybody. Yeah. So, Adam, are you feeling like that we should be standing up and saying something? I mean, it hurts, like, to have people say things like so anti, like, liberty, and then. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's hard to stand up for commies, even though I know they're real people. I know they're real people. Hey, Jared, what's going on? You'll see what the FBI feds did. No. Oh, yeah. I mean, I just know that the Aloha Boys can't be called the Aloha Boys anymore, right? Mike Harwood is up in here. Yeah, he is. Yep. Up in there or up in here? I'm not going to oppose it when they pick up anyone that wants more government than me. Y'all ask for government. I know it's hard. Yeah, it's hard because that's what they wanted, but they're just on the side of it. They didn't want to be on that side of it. We just need to pay attention. Yeah, yep. But I'm not going to sacrifice myself to defend communists. Yeah, when they'd shoot me in the back. Yeah,
So I said this is a hot one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's ready.
Oh gosh! Oh my goodness! I'm so excited. Michael is.
This is
ready.
actually when we usually bring on the guests.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yep. Oh.
All right. Now that we got everybody all riled up.
Woo! Do you want to play?
What do you guys think about abortions?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Oh, I should have been doing this anyways, but I wasn't sure.
Okay. Are we gonna play? I am too warm
Yeah.
to have this. All right. Dave's gonna play the little montage that he made.
Well, I'm gonna make sure he connects first.
Okay. All right. Circumcision debate and go. No, I'm joking. Please, let's not. Let's not do
See,
that.
I told you,
Yay.
Mary.
What's that?
We got him going now.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Told you
I
it was
just
hot. Mary doesn't follow all of it all the time.
Well, I mean, I knew it was. I saw both sides, but I just figured, why not? You know,
Loud
crowd
crowd noises.
All right. Whatever my hair's doing, but I'm warm. I'm warm. So, let's do this.
Well,
what are we doing?
We're waiting.
Oh, you're waiting. Okay.
Yeah. So I just sent him the link. We'll see how we connect here and stuff.
Okay. Cool beans.
So it'll take a minute.
Yeah.
So anyways.
This isn't civilized Pennsylvania. This is a raw frontier.
Oh, I'm very excited. I mean, I've watched their stuff, and it's just like I get all nervous. Like I get
nervous just watching
I get
his
anxious.
videos.
Like that person's gonna yell at you very soon, and like
he's fine
in your
with it.
face. And oh gosh, tell me you got the little lady who called. Oh gosh, what did she call him? Something. Little piece. Little shit. She's like, you little shit. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, that's wonderful, Celeste.
All right, so he might start talking. You ain't gonna be able to hear him over the
Okay.
stream.
Oh,
yet.
hi.
But he can hear us, and we can hear him. Here we go.
All right. Hi, Michael. Can you hear me? Hi.
All right,
I'm gonna turn my children down here.
I'm gonna play a quick little montage of some of the stuff that you do, and then we'll bring you on. That's no
fine.
problem at all.
That's totally fine.
All right, where did I put that? Right here. Actually, I kind of want to talk over this music a little bit because we get in trouble when we play music like this.
What? I'm here to support you. You sound like you need a hug, though.
Don't fucking touch me.
Pigs matter.
This is offensive, so really, guys. This is really offensive, and you're upsetting me a lot.
Understand? Don't stand behind me and call them pigs. You understand?
I hope your
I got a
sister and
son
your
who's a
mother
cop.
get raped, right?
You understand? I got a
And
son
who's
who's
gonna
a cop.
save them? Who's gonna save them? Who's gonna put them in jail? Huh? Who's gonna save you?
So I'd say we had a pretty successful day, wouldn't you? We're going to bring this Muslim flag to the Trump rally. This simply says God is great. Let's see how they react. Oh, yeah.
Good.
She's down there with the blue one.
Who you with? Who you with?
Trump.
God bless you. Get that flag out. Fly.
I will. You heard him. I'm going to fly it. Was it something I said? Trump is great. Trump is great. We want to dethrone Trump. Say you're sorry right now. Say you're sorry right now.
What'd you say to me?
I said say you're sorry.
Fuck away from
I
me.
said say you're sorry.
Get away from me! Get away!
Hey guys, is this the Trump circle jerk? Huh? Is this the Trump circle jerk?
Yeah.
Give it back to me.
It's not going on the
No, seriously, give it back to me. Here we go. Destroying property over ideas.
So a lot of these people just say they say you're inciting violence. We just want to make sure there's no issues. They're trying to do their thing. You can do your thing just as much as they can do their thing. Just try to avoid conflict as much as you can. You know what I mean? They have a lot more people than you do. You know what I mean? So I would recommend maybe doing your thing separate from them, just to avoid any potential problems for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They called the police because of my sign and my flag. And within 20 minutes, they are packing up and leaving. Mission accomplished.
Oh my gosh!
All right,
Thank you for your
let me bring
service.
up audio real
Okay,
quick.
Dave's gonna bring up your audio for
I'm
everybody
losing all
to
my
hear.
buttons here.
Don't forget that one too, because that's the guest one
There
there.
we go. And we are on Zoom.
Are you gonna do the red button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have maybe in here. I gotta fix that.
Oh, okay. We were nervous when you said
Nice.
the traffic. We're like, oh my gosh.
Let me bring
Like,
you
can
in
he
here.
come
right?
on his phone? Yeah. Okay. Dave's
know what I was
just
doing here last
fix
time.
the little. I don't even know either.
Where's
So.
my guest set?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Michael. Hi. Thanks for coming on. Everybody here is so freaking pumped that you are joining us to talk about what you're doing. Can I ask how this all started?
So it started in 2016, really, is when my friend Steve and I started trolling. We started by trolling a Trump rally. And I wore the flag as a cape, of course. And then I brought a sign saying wall, and I made all these like brick-looking things on my sign, so that people would be confused about which side I'm on, because on the one hand I have a sign saying wall, and on the other I'm dragging the flag and using it as a cape.
Oh my gosh.
So people were genuinely confused about which side I was on.
Yeah, some people get enthusiastic about their patriotism and don't understand that they're dragging the flag around.
Can you turn his volume up just a smidge in my
Oh,
ears
yeah,
at all? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jared wants to know if you have a Star Trek connection.
Star Trek is a few generations in the future. I'm actually his grandfather, Captain Picard's grandfather.
Oh, wow.
And I'm assuming this ain't the first time you fielded that question.
Oh my, yeah, no one's ever said that, ever.
That's the go-to answer whenever I get asked if I have a connection with Star Trek.
I'm not going to lie, I was going to ask it too, but I also ask things like, what's your favorite colors? Oh my goodness. Okay, so do you consider yourself like an anarchist or like a libertarian, or do you not put yourself in a box of any kind with labels?
I consider myself an anarchist. I mean, to the general public, I say I'm a libertarian because that's more palpable.
Okay.
But I do consider myself an anarchist.
How did you get there? What was your path to that? Did you grow up in a home where there was like talk of anarchy and not having a government, to have to answer to in that kind of way? Or did you find it somewhere?
I grew up in a family where the only talk about anarchy was Molotov cocktails and starting fires and riots and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I grew up in a Republican family, and I was by extension Republican a lot of my life. Up until 2012, I believed in the Iraqi war. I believed in the war on drugs. I believed in George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
And what sort of changed that was I heard about Ron Paul, and that's like everyone's story about how they, became a libertarian. But at first I thought he was crazy. He was advocating for everything opposite of me. He didn't believe in the drug war. He didn't believe in the war in Iraq and stuff. So, I began researching him more and more, and suddenly he started making more and more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the point where, hey, this guy really espouses true liberty, and I was stuck thinking that, I believed in liberty when I didn't.
Yeah, that's the Republican path.
Yeah.
I know what freedom is.
Exactly.
Not freedom, yeah. So, do you think that? I mean, are you just going after like the Trump rallies, or are you going?
Yeah, how do you pick your targets?
Yeah, do you do stuff like troll the other side
An
too?
equal
Both
opportunity
teams?
offender.
Yeah.
I consider myself an equal opportunity troll.
Great.
We've trolled both sides. It's more of when we get the opportunity to do it. So right now there's tons of Trump rallies. There's not a lot of Biden rallies right now. So
Weird.
as soon as Biden starts doing rallies near me, I'll definitely be trolling him. And I actually made a satire. What do you call it? Like the sex registry. for him, a paper to hand out. So as soon as Biden comes, yes, I'm in there.
Oh my gosh. Are you nervous when you go out, or
Do you get a rush?
do you have any
how do you feel?
like, yeah, is this like
because
adrenaline,
it makes
like
us
jumping off a
uncomfortable
cliff?
just seeing it.
Some people jump off cliffs.
I'm one of those people who jump off cliffs. So,
you just walk right into.
So you're an adrenaline junkie.
I literally jump off cliffs. I fly planes and I skydive as well.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I get really nervous in the beginning because you never know how they're going to react. You never know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's always, I get flutters when, I'm walking up and in my Trump rally back in March, I actually talk about that before the rally. That I always get nervous before these things because, like I said, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Now you seem really cool under pressure, though. I mean, when people start getting violent, you kind of get giggly and.
I try to hold the giggling back, but sometimes it's unavoidable.
It's so great, though.
Would ask them to apologize.
And the calmer I am, the more they look like assholes when they overreact.
Seriously.
And it's just the funniest thing because. I'm not hurting anyone, but they get all riled up over a sign that says Allah bless America, and Allah essentially means God.
Yeah. And they get they're so upset. They're so upset.
So you think it's just your presence there, like you don't feel as you're being really antagonizing, but just being there gets them all.
Yeah, exactly. As I say, all I have to do is show up and these people get riled up.
Wow. Are you known now do people, is there like are they communicating like, hey, this guy's going to show up and he's going to,
I know you've been recognized. I saw that in that one video where the lady's like, I think he followed me here.
Yeah, so we've been getting a lot more recognized. My friend Steve just went to a rally yesterday, a pro-cop rally.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to make it, and people were coming up to him, hey, you're Steve, and we know what you're doing, and they mentioned my name as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely, especially in Connecticut, we're very well known for activism and trolling as well.
Yeah, and you've been doing it for a while because I googled your name and I got a few articles. The one was a story at a sobriety checkpoint where you were on the off ramp with a sign, open carrying.
I was off the on ramp, so I wasn't actually on the on ramp.
Okay, yeah.
I was on an island, holding up a sign saying "Cops ahead," and all of a sudden, these guys come up the on ramp. They're actually like on the on ramp, and they come up towards me. I start recording, and they immediately say I can't record when I know that I can. They have no expectation of privacy in public. So, I start recording and they say that I can't, we argue back and forth, and then eventually he takes, one of the troopers takes my camera from me and leaves it recording.
It's a good story.
I didn't see this, sorry. My kids are doing the whole like jinx, double jinx, triple jinx. Like, I don't know why they're still awake. But they're saying it all right here. So
Right.
he took your camera, kept it recording.
Yeah, he didn't turn it off, and he goes back to the cruiser and puts the camera on top of the hood, and the camera picked up the audio of the troopers and what they were saying. They were conspiring. They were saying, it's legal to do this, but we've got to do something to cover our ass.
Yeah, in quotes, cover our ass.
They literally say we got to cover our ass. And, furthermore, the ranking officer, Master Sergeant Patrick Tornio, is caught on camera actually conspiring to fabricate witnesses, saying that, we claim that in backup, multiple people complained about me.
Way back then, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that they didn't want to stay and take a statement, so we took our own course of action. And that culminated in 2 charges. It took 10 months to beat the charges, even with video.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the ACLU, my lawyer, and I sued the state police, which finally just ended after almost 5 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it said they investigated themselves and they found themselves with no wrongdoing. Which is,
that was my favorite part. Because, you know, they basically say it's none of the troopers' fault, but it's my fault.
yeah.
it's things they say all the time. It's
And the funniest thing is the internal affairs investigator was a lieutenant back then, and now after finding the troopers did nothing wrong, he rose through the ranks quickly, and now he's in charge of the whole state police.
wow.
Wow.
Yep.
And nobody
I've always
cares.
said
Like,
in-
nobody cares.
Yeah. I've always said internal affairs is where you go to prove your loyalty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Trey.
We should all be so lucky as to be able to investigate ourselves.
No, that'd be great. You're accused of tax fraud. Well, I looked into my paperwork.
It's okay.
Everything's tight.
Oh my gosh. Whew. So I want to ask, like, what's the scariest moment for you when you've been out there and you've just felt like that, like, this stands alone, like this is the scariest moment of all of my trolling?
I have to say it wasn't trolling, it was my activism.
Okay.
When I was, the first time I was arrested in New York City, believe it or not. And I was arrested for handing out jury nullification flyers
Oh, they hate that shit. It's
in
the
front of
weirdest
the
thing.
courthouse. Yeah.
That is,
And
you can get
and,
arrested for that?
Oh yeah, they don't like that at all.
yeah, and I didn't even know of this law. It's some obscure law called criminal contempt, and it prohibits passing out, literature and holding up a sign within 200 feet of a courthouse. So, a marshal, a court officer, came out to say that I couldn't do that, and I told him I refused to leave, and he arrested me, and I spent 10 hours in jail that day, and they eventually just dropped the charge and let me out the back door.
And that was,
I'm currently suing the state of New York with the National ACLU to get that law off the books.
yeah, seriously. I
Sounds
mean,
like a freedom of speech thing.
mhm.
I don't know. I don't know much
That's
though.
what we're arguing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the court officers knew within a few hours of my arrest that the charges would be dropped, and they kept me in there anyways as retaliation for refusing to leave.
Wow.
Now the scary part of it, you didn't like the jail time there?
No, I didn't. It was absolutely disgusting. Like, the conditions are horrid. They don't even have like a toilet seat. You just,
Hover?
What?
Hover?
Yeah, exactly. Basically, if you wanna stay hygienic, you have to hover.
Oh.
And unless you want to sit on the toilet itself, which is disgusting.
Yeah.
Or I didn't go to the bathroom or eat all day.
Oh gosh.
And it was just one of those things where you kind of contemplate, what's going to happen to me. At one point they were saying they were going to charge me with 2 misdemeanors and a felony.
Felony. Ouch.
The criminal contempt and jury tampering are the misdemeanors, and the felony was wiretapping. They were saying that because I was recording them, that's wiretapping, except a lot of police officers misapply the wiretapping statute, which only prohibits recording phone conversations.
Yeah. Wiretapping for recording somebody in public.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in public.
And so
That
apparently
just-
they've done this before.
It happened the same way, in this case as the Connecticut State Police case. They left my GoPro recording, in the jail cell. So that's how I got the audio. That's how I knew, the ranking officers said, this is going to be a walk. This is some bullshit. And he said that like within 2 hours of me arriving, but they kept me there. They actually transferred me to NYPD custody after they knew that I was supposed to be released, just to keep me in the system longer. And they could have drove me there, except they formed a diamond around me and made me walk out. It was really embarrassing.
Wow.
Walk out on the public street, yeah. Handcuffed and with officers surrounding me.
They made you feel real important.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow.
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 Mhm.
Oh, and it's like people saw that, they're just like, "What did that guy do?" Like
He was handing out
handing out
pamphlets.
pamphlets, and
Just
he
like
was
that
holding
pizza
a
guy
sign.
there in front of the pizza shop.
know?
He was in front of the courthouse.
Oh my
It reminds
gosh.
me of the time when I got detained by Homeland Security.
That's even worse.
Whoa, that's
I made fun of TSA because they let a guy with a knife get through security, a knife in his luggage, but they still got through. So I made a post on Facebook making fun of TSA for the lapse in security. And when I get back home, when they land the plane, all of a sudden, one Homeland Security officer, like 3 Connecticut State Troopers, and 5 TSA agents, 6 TSA agents, board the plane and say, "Can you come with me, sir?"
You made this post on the
because
fucking
this was
plane?
on Facebook.
I made it before I got on the plane, and then they were waiting for me when I landed.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just stated a fact on
Yeah,
Facebook, and then you got home, and then Homeland Security.
Now, did you know that somebody got through with a knife because you were that somebody, or?
No, I wasn't that somebody. I was behind the person who did. And when he realized there was a knife in his suitcase, he came back to where I was and told TSA that he had gotten a knife through.
Did they confiscate it at that point?
They confiscated it. Nothing else happened.
Then what's the point of? No, and then they harassed you because you posted that it happened.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
The Homeland Security agent looked exactly like, I don't know if you've seen CSI Miami, Horatio Caine.
Yes.
Mary might not. I don't.
The redhead guy.
Yes.
Oh, with the sunglasses. Okay,
Yeah,
I know the memes. All right.
He looked exactly like him. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh my gosh.
So it's pretty cool getting.
Which seems like it'd be even more
getting
terrifying.
detained by a, what?
Which seems like it'd be even more terrifying.
It was actually pretty cool getting detained by Horatio Caine.
One.
Oh my God. I used to watch that on my status days. Now I just get angry
Yeah,
when I watch
anarchy
those kind
ruins
of
all
shows.
cop
I can't
shows for you.
Watch that stuff anymore. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
You've seen and experienced some shit. Holy
Yeah.
crap. Oh my
Not as
goodness.
much as some though, but yeah, I've seen some things.
And people are saying this, and I want to say it too again, but thank you for your service, what you're doing.
Yeah.
And Dave had mentioned before you came on, you have huge balls.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I'm
Usually
6'4"
I
years
don't let
away.
anyone talk about my balls unless they take me out to dinner, but I'll
Oh,
make it accept
I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah,
We'll send
if-
you a pizza.
If you're in the northwestern Pennsylvania area, we'll take you guys
yeah,
out for
if you
dinner.
ever come over, we'll take you out. Oh my gosh, that is insane.
That's right, one planetary.
Planetary size. Oh my gosh, yeah, hit the love react for huge balls, guys.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Now, okay, so your partner It's Steven? Is that his name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
It's gonna make noise.
do you guys... Oh, Dave's going to put the thing up, so it's going to be sounds. But how did you guys... I mean, how long have you guys been friends?
Fireworks.
You know, like... And how did you decide that this is what you're going to go do?
So actually, he was doing activism before me. I saw
okay.
one of his videos where he was holding up a cops ahead sign ahead of a cell phone checkpoint.
All right.
And so, you know, I messaged him. I said, I like what you're doing. Can I join you?
Oh.
And this was in May of 2015. And, you know, I went to my first checkpoint like a week after, something like that. And I've been doing it ever since.
That's fantastic. Now, when people say, like, oh, well, you know, you're holding up a cops ahead sign, but, you know, you're supposed to let the cops get the quote-unquote bad guys. Like, what do you say back to people who have those kinds of feelings?
They're just trying to serve and protect.
Right.
I say it's the opposite of a free society. Checkpoints assume you're guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for those who are, you know, constitutionalists, it's a violation of the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's what I try to tell them. I don't believe that you should have to prove your innocence. You should be guilty until proven innocent, and then have to prove your innocence when you've done nothing wrong.
That's
Now, somebody asked
protect
if
the shit out of you.
somebody asked if there's a GoFundMe for your lawsuits against you. I don't know. I think you guys did you start a Patreon or something like that?
We're going to start. We're in the process of starting a Patreon. There's a verification process and stuff that I have to go through.
Okay.
Do it.
So we're in the process of that, and I'll put it on my Facebook as soon as it goes live.
I think you're going to do all right with that.
Now, what happens I'm always curious about, like, family functions and things, like when you're around other
Does
friends,
your family know
like,
what you do or what you believe?
Yeah, like, what happens at Thanksgiving dinner? You know,
So,
do you guys talk about it or just ignore it?
my entire family knows, you know, about what I do, and it always makes for interesting conversation.
I'm sure.
You know, because most of them are you know, pro-police. So, you know, I get a lot of just let the police do their jobs. And, you know, I tell them there wouldn't be any need for, you know, there wouldn't be any need for me if, you know, they did their jobs the right way.
Yeah. Now, what do you think their job should be when you say the right way?
Well, that's just what I tell them because it's more digestible to them.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I don't believe in the existence of a state. You know, I think the free market can do a better job than the state any day. And, you know, I'd rely, you know, in my ideal society, in my ideal Ancapistan, you know, I'd rely on private security.
Yes,
because they have more of an incentive. You know, when you pay them, you know, you can, if they do something wrong, you can boycott them, for instance, and they'll lose money.
Exactly.
That's the way, you know, it should be, in my opinion.
Yep. Sorry, I have Dave listening to the kids right now.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm like, is somebody crying? I can't listen to that.
When with the existence of a state, there's no incentive to do anything the right way, to do, you know, because they get paid no matter what, and they get protected, you know, no matter what they do.
No matter what, exactly. Yeah. And they have that safety net to catch them, and the paid leave, and, you know, they're off for,
qualified
immunity. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
And in my lawsuit, against the Connecticut State Police, qualified immunity actually came up a lot. So not only does probable cause bar lawsuits, but also, you know, if the officer just thinks that he has probable cause, it's ridiculous the amount of protection they get.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's
So
ugh. I was I was
And-
driving today and I was like, just it like crossed my mind because I saw some cop SUVs like at this house or whatever, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on there. Probably something non-violent, nobody's business, And and then I just kept thinking like, like pre-crime, like remember that show we were watching? The guys like they smell crimey, and I'm like, they're talking about pre-crime just because they look like they might be crimey, And is the crime even going to hurt anybody? It's so frustrating.
Exactly.
What I mean, I'm not gonna go out and do the things you do because I'm afraid.
Understandable.
I don't want to
Most
get
people
like
wouldn't.
I don't want to get punched in the face, and I don't like confrontation. So
You guys had a great week, huh?
but yeah, what can other people do like me, as far as, to like help? I'm not going to hold up a sign, but I want to like text people and be like, listen, there's a cop over here, guys. So, just slow down or whatever so you don't get pulled over. But like, what can us folk here do to be like you,
us
but
non-insane
not?
people.
Yeah.
How about spread the message of freedom? That's never that's needed more now more than ever. Just sow seeds of liberty. Whether that be through Facebook. I don't really find Facebook a good platform to change minds, but I'm sure it has happened somewhere. But yeah, I mean, if I were you guys, I'd be sowing seeds of liberty, talking to people about, principles like, private property, that the government, no matter what, doesn't have a right to tell you what to do on your own property.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Dave said that you guys had an interesting week. Sorry, our children are making a ton of noise tonight.
Yeah,
and
usually
it's
they're pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on.
No worries.
So
yes,
were you
let's
there
talk
when
about that.
Steve got hit?
I was there. Yeah, I was filming. I was like, he got hit in the punched in the chest, and I was like, oh shit. And the thing is, I had a 8-foot flag draped as a cape, and as 3 feet of it touches the ground. So as soon as Steve got punched, I took my flag off because I thought he was immediately going to come after me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be tripping over the flag as well. So yeah, I was there. That was pretty funny to see. That guy was acting all tough. He was, pushing us around and stuff. He was
Big dude.
Yeah, he slapped my GoPro out of my hand and threw it down on the ground.
Oh.
And he was pushing us. So, when Steve finally got him in that lock, I was like, yes. So, but the Steve was only defending himself.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just be a lot
why
of
do
it.
these people get this way? Like, they get so ragey.
You're messing up their party.
Yeah, they're so ragey. Like, that's just, yeah, you're not allowed at our party. What are you doing here? Get out, What the
Yeah.
heck?
We were talking about pretty graphic gay sex,
Okay.
and just to mess with him. So that could be why too, but that doesn't, I don't think words equate to violence.
No.
So,
Sure.
Did Dave tell you we drink sometimes on the show?
Yeah, we drink a lot.
nice.
Sorry, no, it's not like no.
No,
But,
we have a real problem.
yeah, I need to up my drink counter here, but no, seriously. So okay, well, we'll ask Steve. When he comes on, I was going to say.
Yeah,
but,
I'm trying to keep it separate because we really do want to have him on.
But as far as like you guys like being together, at protests, like.
Yeah, like I see in your videos, he's kind of hovering in the background. He's not really recognizable because you guys have characters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Do you play different kind of roles? Like when you go out, like one might be recording and one might be, holding up the flag. Like you said, that one upside down. Who held it upside down?
Yeah.
Because of
The Bible.
The Bible being upside. Trump holding his. But you said a lot of people missed that, right? The fact that you were actually holding it because they can't read it anyway, and they're just like, I don't like those colors and those symbols.
The squiggly lines.
The squiggly lines.
Exactly. I told them that it just meant in Arabic, Trump is great.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't believe me. It actually meant God is great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And people can't make the connection between Allah and God. Like I feel like I learned that pretty early, that God had different names,
How many signs have been destroyed?
Especially pumpkins. Like I think 4 or 5 of my signs. 2 of them were at an Antifa rally.
Oh, you were at one of those.
Okay, so let's talk about Antifa and all that, because...
Now somebody asked, and
yeah.
I think I don't know if it was you or Steve mentioned about no, it was Steve. He was talking about going to Portland and getting involved in that kind of stuff. Now you've done some of those, like I think I saw a video where you were hanging out with some of them guys.
So yeah, we've done a few of them in New Haven, Connecticut, and 2 of my signs got destroyed by them. And it just simply said, we support pineapple pizza.
Wow.
Yes.
That's very intolerant.
I know, right? I don't know why people hate pineapple pizza so much.
Okay, so people did ask in the comment section before, what are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? Like your personal thoughts.
I love pineapple on pizza.
Yes, okay.
And
so does Juan, yeah.
And
I do it too. I do too, but not very often. Like,
I don't love it. I like it. I eat it.
Yeah, I will.
If somebody put it out on the table, I'm gonna kill some of them.
But I'm gonna. It's only every so
often.
But
these like venomous anti-pineapple people are crazy.
I know, right?
These Antifa guys.
And I went to an anti-gun press conference. They were announcing in New Haven, Connecticut, new gun control laws. And so I went with my sign saying we support pineapple pizza, and I hid it until the rally started, because you need to infiltrate first, or else they'll just kick you out or go inside where you can't go. And so one of the organizers told me to stand right behind the podium where everyone would be speaking and hold up my sign. They didn't know what my sign said.
They just knew you had
so foolish of them. But anyways, the press conference started, and the U.S. senators for Connecticut started speaking, and I put up my pineapple pizza sign. So right in back of them, so the cameras couldn't.
Yeah, they couldn't.
The news cameras couldn't get them without getting my sign in it, and everyone was like outraged. They were like trying to cover up my sign. One lady tried to grab it from me immediately, and it was pretty funny. But they did like a whole roundtable news segment about this guy loved pineapple pizza so much that he got up and went to a gun presser and held up a pineapple pizza sign. It was the funniest thing.
Oh gosh. Now, do you ever open carry at these Trump rallies or anything? Or
I openly carry here in Connecticut. I don't have a license to carry in Massachusetts, so I don't.
Isn't that stupid that you need a license to? Yeah, I hate that.
I don't even know what we're allowed to do in Pennsylvania. I know you have to have a permit to conceal, but I don't know what our open carry laws are.
Yeah, but like, are we allowed to just go travel and have the gun?
No.
Like,
oh God,
no.
Yeah, actually, a friend of mine was unaware of the gun laws in New York, and back in
no guns in New York.
Yeah, back in Thanksgiving of 2017, she traveled from Texas to New York with her gun locked in a box underneath the passenger seat of her car.
Oh my goodness.
To drive her children to see her ex-husband for Thanksgiving. And the police stop her, and they find the lockbox, and she had to deal with a whole 3 years or so of this, 2 or 3 years.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I know. And actually, I found out about it 11 days later that she had been arrested and sent to Rikers, and I went down to bail her out.
Wow.
And, so I was actually there to pass out jury nullification flyers on the first on her first court date. So that's what brought me to New York to hand out jury nullification flyers.
Oh my!
When I got arrested.
And then you got arrested.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even get to see her court date. I was in jail all day.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
This is such garbage. I mean, what they're doing. Yeah. Oh, I'm a bitch though, Martina. You can carry anywhere if you're not a bitch. I don't want to be a bitch, but I get nervous. Like I don't, but it shouldn't be this way. It should not be this way.
No, absolutely.
Oh gosh. Okay, wait. So
it
Ben.
It doesn't sound all that great spending 10 years in jail for a gun charge.
It's all so dumb.
It really is.
It is. Ben says that you come to feed the need.
I have come to feed the need.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh
Yep.
gosh.
Yep, it's been a fun time. I love going to feed the need. I love going to Dallas and seeing everyone every year.
Joseph wants to know your official occupation.
I feel like this is your full-time thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, believe it or not, I do this on the side.
Wow.
So I do web design, video editing, and graphic design.
Okay.
And I'm also going back to school to get my law degree. I want to become a lawyer and help defend those people against the state.
Yes.
Especially those who have been wrongfully convicted.
Oh yeah, I saw you were
Yes.
launching a site for what you actually do with the video editing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
And what was that called?
Gadfly.com.
Gadfly. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, that's...
And actually, a reporter gave me that nicknamed me that because Gadfly
such
basically
freedom,
is
Sherry. So
someone
much
who bucks back against the status quo.
Hi, James. James is what now? Okay, so what type of lawyer Joseph wants to know? Is there anything in particular, or is
Civil.
it
Yeah.
is it like the civil type?
I'd like to do criminal law.
Criminal law.
Criminal
Okay.
defense.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Boy. Oh, Kirk says mug someone with a gun and you get probation. Carry a gun peacefully. 2 years in jail. Straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Right away.
Right away to jail.
Overcook, jail.
Right.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
Believe it or
I
not,
love it.
right to
It's one
jail.
of my
Right to jail.
favorites. It's one of my favorites.
Oh gosh, it's terrible though because that's where we're gonna be. Now, I want to ask your thoughts and opinions on the whole. I didn't want to talk about Corona at all ever again, but it's still here, but I feel like our government is really trying to, I don't know, suffocate us to death. What are your thoughts on how they're responding to all of this? And do you wear masks when you're out? What and where you are, is it mandated?
I don't wear masks unless I really have to. Like in grocery stores, they won't let you in grocery stores without wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So that's
And you
really
need
the only
food
time.
and toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly. And as far as coronavirus, I'm not doubting that it exists. But I think the response is over the top.
Mhm.
I was just thinking that.
I think it's there. there's a quote, I forgot who said it, but never let a good crisis go to waste.
That's right.
And that's what they're doing here.
That's what
It's that guy.
I wonder if it's like politics.
I can see his face.
Like, are they afraid if they don't do something, if they don't do everything, that they're going to be blamed if anything happens?
Mm-hmm.
Is this really just a power grab, and they're getting off on what they can make us do? It's like, I'm not even
I
sure
feel like
how
they're
I feel about
laughing
it.
at us, like, watch what we can make them do or
No,
not
that's what
do.
I feel like. Maybe they get a rush from like controlling us, or are they just thinking about the next election? And if they don't overreact, and there is a huge death toll, then everybody's going to come at them.
But what other countries? I mean, are they being as like insane?
Well, China's welding people in the room, so it's.
Well, that was back in March.
Probably
anyway.
a little bit. It's probably a little bit of both. They don't want to be the candidate that underreacts to it. And then
Rahm Emanuel. Thank you, Sonny. That's who you were quoting there, Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a piece of shit. Uh-oh. I'm going to wake
But-
up to somebody at my door tomorrow.
But not that his quote doesn't apply.
Yeah.
The government always seizes a crisis to grab more power.
Mm-hmm.
I just picture that meme with the guy that hung himself, and then somebody comes along and makes a swing out of it.
Oh,
Never let a tragedy go to waste.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah.
So you're not wearing a mask when you don't have to.
Yeah.
Now, where you
No.
are, what are the rules? Are you allowed to like be in an enclosed space with people? Are you allowed to go out to eat? Are you allowed to have a picnic?
So I want to preface that by saying I was right in Spain and France when the whole coronavirus pandemic.
Shut up. What?
Yeah, when the whole coronavirus started.
What were you doing there?
Sightseeing.
Nice.
And so I've had plenty of opportunities to get coronavirus. I don't think it's as bad as they're projecting, and I think it's a fear tactic in order to seize power.
Mm-hmm.
I've had plenty of chances otherwise to get the coronavirus, and I haven't.
Now, do you think are we like weirdo, like we have to wear like foil hats because we're saying that the government is trying to overreach as much as this is an opportunity for them, because there are people out there who are like, I know it's a real thing.
Yeah. And
But,
I know people who have like serious
yes,
after effects from
right, exactly. And we know people who have, there's somebody that they love has passed away from it. But I mean, is this really a reason to they're trying to shut down the country again, like that's what they
Right.
want to do. And I sound like a nut saying that, but like they're really
You
going
see
to
it
try to
coming,
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Where do you see
so-
us like in the next year or 5 years? Like, is this just how it is now?
Well, I think there's going to be a new normal. I think once government seizes power,
Yeah, they do.
it rarely gives that power back.
Yeah, no,
And,
never.
I think people are slowly beginning to wake up to the fact that, government really overreacted, and, it's not as bad. I'm not saying, like everyone's woke, but, my own aunt and uncle, I've been telling them, that yes, coronavirus exists. Yes, people get it. Yes, people die from it. Not as many, I think, as they're saying, because of the fact that when a person has coronavirus, but it's not the actual cause of death, they're still being told to report it as a coronavirus
Right.
death.
Yep.
And but I think people realize that government is blowing this out of proportion.
They are. Martini just said that his
Don't-
best
I
friend.
don't know.
Okay.
you gotta
I
take
don't
the
know.
chat with
Are
the
you
grain of
just
salt
joking,
sometimes.
Martini, or are you being serious? Because no, I seriously feel like that's what's happening, where they're just putting COVID on every death, and like I'm just
But
gonna
still,
say
but
that.
still,
Like,
the deaths are going down.
Yeah.
Now they're only reporting on the positive cases.
and
They're not talking about deaths anymore.
Yeah. As far as Connecticut, though, you can go out and eat at restaurants indoors and outdoors,
Okay.
but it's reduced capacity to 50%.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to wear a mask up until you sit down at the table. The tables are all spread out,
Oh yeah.
And the floor is COVID, so you got to put on a mask.
The floor is COVID, so. Oh, Juan. Okay, we're praying for him. Juan's nephew was sent to the children's hospital with, I believe, leukemia. Is that what it was
I don't think it's
yesterday?
children's hospital. I think he's older than one.
Okay. Oh, wait. What? Oh,
Yeah, his nephew's
sorry.
older than he is.
Oh,
I think.
okay. Sorry. I don't know. I just saw
if I caught
nephew,
that
but
right.
either way.
We interact with the chat a lot.
Yeah, our chat.
Pardon us.
Yeah. So, I'm just having a really hard time today with the whole, like, they're going to try to shut everything down again.
I don't have to drive to New York for alcohol again.
I know. And I said to Dave, like, oh, just, like, hey, like, why don't you pick up a couple extra things of, like, like wipes, like sanitizing wipes, just to have, not that we do it a ton, because we honestly don't.
You wanted butt wipes. We're afraid of the toilet paper
We
going
don't,
again.
like, yeah. The only reason I want the wipes, the sanitizing wipes, is because our one kid, like, he does have a cold, and he's just like, like, coughing all over, and I'm like, can we just wipe off this Xbox controller real quick here? Like, but
It's always a good idea to sanitize things. That shouldn't be just like a coronavirus. We should always be keeping things hygienic and,
See, I feel like if we're always too hygienic, then we're not going to have the good germs. But I don't want to be like a germaphobe, so like Dave and I balance each other out, where he's like, go ahead kids, lick the Walmart, like shopping cart handle. And I'm like, hold on a second, let's, but so we balance each other out. But I feel like everything's being like over sanitized now, and it's like killing off all the good stuff that our bodies need, and pretty soon people are going to be dying of the common cold, like back in the day, where it was like, oh, what'd they die from? Well, they had the sniffles and they died. But
yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I sanitize shopping carts handles because you know why? Because Joe Schmo, and I'm serious. Do you ever watch people when they're shopping?
Well, we worked in a restaurant.
And
they'll rub their nose and then
Yeah.
And they'll put their hand in places.
Yeah, like right down their pants.
They scratch their ass, and then their balls, and then they touch the cart, and they don't care, and then they're picking their nose, and in their ear, and then they're, and then, and I'm like,
that's why I think
I don't need
these
that.
Disposable menus might be a good idea.
Yeah, yes, oh my gosh, when I worked at a restaurant, do you ever see people touching the menu?
I know.
Gross. So I kind of get a little weird about that, but I try not to be over the top, sanitizing, because I feel like there's certain things we need in our bodies, but I don't know. This is just, it's a weird world. Did you ever imagine this ever?
I didn't.
Gosh, sorry, Dave. I'm having Dave's like touching my leg.
Yeah,
like, okay, Mary.
Tone down a little.
I'm just having a bad day. Sorry, Michael.
No worries.
You're doing great.
I'm just having a really hard time right now. So tell us more about what you're doing. What's coming up?
But don't tell us where.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, so just like vague details of things you want to do.
So I haven't really been doing anything like this week besides releasing my last video. And through next week, I don't think I'll have a video because I'm focused on the harassment order a congressional candidate filed against Steve and I.
I think that's what Celeste kept asking about. Oh yeah, she keeps saying, "What's your earliest fond memories of Rayla and Michael forever?"
Rayla hates me. I go to her rally and say Rayla for president, but she doesn't take to that too kindly.
She doesn't appreciate it.
Is that the
I
girl
know,
with the
right?
flag dress on? We were watching. Who is that?
The flag dress, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That's right.
gosh.
And let's see, what was I going to tell you? She filed a harassment order against me back on the 13th, and it just came to my attention. Just came in the mail on Tuesday. I got served with it, and this is like without a doubt my proudest moment, because to go through that length, to go through that much trouble, means I probably offended her just a little bit.
Yeah.
John says she attacked you, then filed a harassment
Yeah.
claim.
Exactly.
Also, Seth says, and this always cracks me up because, like, I don't get how Rayla gets so mad about him disrespecting the flag while wearing a flag. And that's what makes me laugh so hard because every, like, 4th of July, there's all these, like,
Flag napkins.
people are cleaning their
I know,
faces with this. And it's like, oh, but that's not the real flag, you know? Oh,
Which
God.
one?
Sherry Voluntary, yes, I am the guy who wore a pig costume to a pro-police rally.
How do you get away with playing copyrighted music in your videos and still
I'm
posting
gonna
them?
use the restroom, but
Are you?
yeah. Well, I
Now it's
also
gonna
want to
get
hear
awkward.
about the. It's not going to be awkward. You guys just stare at each other for a while.
Yeah, I'm terrible at talking.
But I want to come back and hear about the wearing the pig
I'll-
costume and at the rally.
I'll hit on your husband just like I do.
Now, Celeste is the one that introduced me to you guys, and she tagged me in that live stream where you guys were in the car driving, and then she immediately apologized because it's just Steve saying, "You want me to come in the ass right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got to get these guys on our show."
That's Steve. always the diplomat.
I like you guys kind of equal each other out because you seem really low energy even though you're insane with what you do, and then Steve seems a lot more hyper.
I like to describe myself as even keel.
Okay.
I don't let things get to me because that's what people want as well.
Yeah.
The people I'm trolling, they want to get a reaction out of me, and to lessen what I do, if I give them a reaction as well.
Yeah, they want a reason. They want you to react so that they can overreact, which makes
Right, and they want an excuse to call the police on me.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though they do when I don't do anything wrong, but why give them ammunition?
Now I was serious about that. Like the pig video, you start out with NWA. Like I post something like that and it gets taken down. Is there a trick to that?
I have no idea. I just post it. And
okay, cool.
It doesn't come down. I have had copyrighted music muted on Facebook before.
Okay, yeah, we get that a lot.
At a Bernie Sanders rally.
Sherry, tell him I orgasmed to his pig video.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's all you need. Now, I can't imagine what your inbox looks like.
Literally hundreds of messages a day I get. I'm up to 2,000 friend requests. So if I haven't if I haven't accepted your friend request, that's why. I'll accept your friend request right after this.
That's fine. Now, I'm sure you get a lot of threatening stuff. Do you get doxxed? Do people know where you're at? Do you get any like real world trouble?
I got doxxed the other day.
Did you?
Someone posted my address on my video.
Fuck.
And I deleted it, but that doesn't mean
that
he's not sharing it somewhere else.
Yeah.
So.
But other than that,
yes, he gets doxxed.
he just the other day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because we're pretty like softcore here, like we're just fun. But the one time there was that whiskey warrior shit going on, where it was supposedly like a red flag thing going on, and everybody in the chats was talking about it. So we're like, well, let's talk about it on our stream, and us being dumb instead of being in our closed groups where we're with all of our friends, we went out live on all the platforms and just started looking through Twitter and talking to the people in chat and see what's going on. And it was our biggest video ever, and we had like 1,000 people just come on to our live stream. And somebody really didn't like what we were talking about, so just started spamming our name, address, phone number in the chat.
Phone starts ringing off the hook. I'm like, we have kids, you know, like,
they're like, swat these people. I'm like, we're just talking about what's going on.
Yeah, swatting people. That's not right.
Terrible. Rayla actually tries to attribute this to me in the harassment order, but she's been. She says she's been getting, like threatening calls, threatening texts, stuff like that. By the way, she left her number out on her page for anyone to view. Yeah. So after my video release, of her grabbing my sign and trashing it, she's been. She apparently has been, allegedly has been getting threatening calls and stuff like that.
No, and I know our community, and I'm sure you have some feral followers. Like, you know what I mean? But allegedly, yes. I gotta find that.
But that's to the extent that it's even true, because I have no way of verifying this,
and it's not like you're telling them to. I'm sure if anything you'd be like, that's not what this is
Absolutely
about.
Not.
Are you into memes?
I am into memes.
Do you like Liberty memes?
Do you like Liberty memes?
Of course.
Yeah, woo! Oh gosh, I remember like when Dave would show me stuff. He'd come home from work and he's like, you gotta look at Liberty memes.
We're just new into
like,
the libertarians.
Yeah, and now you found Ron Paul, but how long did it take you to go down that slope to like anarchy? Because Dave was like instant. He was libertarian and then anarchy, and then I was like questioning things and asking him stuff. And how long did it take for you to go to that beautiful place?
So I found out about Ron Paul in 2000. This is like really embarrassing.
Oh, Dave's watching your video. He's got your video over there on the side there.
Asked for it.
So yeah, I found out about Ron Paul in 2012, and I became a libertarian, an anarchist in 2015.
Okay.